SI. It's a day of giving. It's also coinciding with Giving Tuesday, which is after your wonderful spending of Black Friday, cyber shopping, shop local, and every other thing that you can do before. You would think that they would put the Giving Tuesday or the giving before you spend all your money, but we know that you still have some money, or you want to make a donation on behalf of someone as well. Today, we want to thank our partners at Oasis Outdoors, Southern Illinois Community Foundation, Integrity Roofing and Exteriors, and our friends at WSIL3 News to be able to pull all this together and give these wonderful nonprofits throughout Southern Illinois the opportunity to not only get the exposure that they need, but to also raise more money, which we all know that time is important, but money can create more opportunities for that time to be used. Today, I have a first-time person, but a well-known organization, the Rainbow Cafe. I have Carrie here, who is, I didn't ask, but I'm guessing executive director.
Yes, that is correct. Yes.
The executive director for the Rainbow Cafe. This is their first year of being a part of Give SI. And I will tell you, I'm so excited because I love learning about new nonprofits in our area, even though they're not new. So Carrie, tell us a little bit about Rainbow Cafe, and let's see if your organization connects with some of the viewers.
Sure. Well, Rainbow Cafe has been in operation for a little over 20 years. We just celebrated our 22nd birthday. And originally, we just were about a safe place for LGBTQ youth to come for 13 and 19 on Friday nights. It was kind of a drop-in space for just youth for 13 to 19. We were started by the Carbondale Unitarian Fellowship and the Church of the Good Shepherd here in Carbondale, welcoming congregations, just as like a safe place for youth to come, to drop in, to be with friends, to feel safe. But within the last 4 years, we've really expanded, knowing that, more than just youth need a safe place to go as far as, the queer community. So now, we have services for 9 to 12. We have services for adults. We have a lot more services than just, the teenage youth, the 13 to 19. We also are our own 501c3 as well now. That happened about 3 or 4 years ago as well. Lots of work went into that by some of our other board members and things like that. And so we have... we have like the younger ages, the 9 to 12, for those that are kind of questioning. Then, of course, we have our solid group, our 13 to 17 now. We have our younger adult group, which is 17 to 25. We have our adult, which is 17 to 25. We have adult 25 to 50. We just have and then we have a ton of family oriented things where just families can come all the time. We just had our big queers giving, we called it, where we just had a ton of families come and celebrate Thanksgiving together, in kind of a safe place. So lots more programming than just the high school drop-in, for sure.
So Carrie, how long have you been with the program?
Well, with Rainbow Cafe, I've been on the board for about 5 years. And then just as of November 1st, I was appointed executive director. Most of my time has always been unpaid board membership, but we were just recently awarded quite a few grants. I'm a social worker by trade, so I've always done a lot of grant writing and really got my hands working with grants. So when I came on the board of Rainbow Cafe, after I saw how hard people work to get donations, I was like, we need to start doing grants. And, we have a really good population that, we're eligible for grant money, and we do a lot of work with the transgender community. We work with people living with HIV. We do HIV prevention work. We do HIV testing now. We do all this kind of stuff. And so I started really diving into grant writing and doing that kind of stuff. And so just November 1st, I was officially appointed executive director because we've gotten enough grants that we're able to fund actually paid positions, which is really a cool thing. So that's been really exciting in the past, just the past few months to actually have moved to that level of a nonprofit. So
Well, first, congratulations on the winning of the grants, but to you as
thanks.
well. It's got to be an interesting transition from a board member to an actual, kind of executive director, where now you're back to kind of answering to a board that you were on.
Yes, it has been a little bit of a change because I people say, how are you doing it? And I'm like, well, I kind of feel like I'm drinking from a fire hose right now because everything just happens all at once. And all of a sudden I'm kind of like, I go from this, community involved making decisions to an executive director kind of makes the decisions, so it's been a little bit of a change. So yeah, but it's been good. Yeah, we've kind of just been taking step by step. So yeah.
I'm a big advocate of making sure that there's a place or an organization that people can connect with, and it doesn't matter who or where or what it is. I think it's always a hard subject or a topic whenever you do any type of organization and people are giving money to it. What I wanted to kind of give you the opportunity is to kind of talk to the viewers and say, this is how we use the funds. And I think that people don't understand until you walk. I don't understand, but until you walk in somebody's shoes, the struggles, the pain, the abandonment, the loneliness, that can go for many organizations, but I know it applies to your organization as well. So can you kind of just put some real world kind of, I guess, examples or real world, what people are going through in our communities that you guys say, listen, here we are, we're here for you?
Sure. Well, I can say for sure, one of the big things that we do is we've been working a lot on outreach, like going to different areas within Southern Illinois and doing like more outreach within our teenage communities. And we're kind of still going back to the heart of Rainbow Cafe, the teenage drop in, the 13 to 17 age, high school age. Those are such formative years, and years that, people need to really have such a strong sense of belonging. And as a queer youth, as a trans youth, things like that, already in the news, there's tons of stuff about people being bullied in schools and people not being accepted in their classes and things like that. And Rainbow Cafe definitely gives them a place to be safe and a place to be welcome. So a lot of our funds right now, we've been working on going to different locations other than just Carbondale. Within a rural community, within this rural setting that we live in, transportation is such an issue, especially for teenage youth. If they don't have a vehicle, if their parent's not going to take them, especially if their parent doesn't know, of their sexuality or their gender identity or whatever, they're not going to take them to a place such as ours. And so we have a satellite, what we call a satellite drop-in in Anna right now, where youth can come. And we've been working on building one in Marion and Benton as well, as kind of like an outlet for them to go. So there's no longer this barrier of these youth that live a half an hour to an hour away to try to get to Carbondale, to have that safe location, to have that place. We have youth that have literally come back and have said, Rainbow Cafe saved my life. Literally saved my life. They helped me feel like I was safe. They gave me the confidence I needed to continue on. LGBTQ youth are known to be, the highest incidence of homelessness, the highest incidence of suicide, all those things. And so Rainbow Cafe, our biggest core value is to save lives, to make people feel like they're welcome, to put them in a community where they can be understood, where they can feel welcome, where they can feel safe in their own bodies and in their own mind. And, they can feel loved, like we all want to feel love.
That's a universal feeling. I don't think you have to have anything attached to it or an identity for all of us to say we all want to feel loved. We want to feel
Mhm.
safe. We want to, we want hope. And I think that's exactly what you guys do over there. It's amazing to get the opportunity to also just have communication and have that outreach of where you can just have a one-on-one conversation about what people and organizations do and provide. Because I think it helps when you hear it from the organization itself and not through the
Mhm.
community itself. So, Carrie, is there anything else you would love to just let our listeners and our viewers know why they should donate to Rainbow Cafe?
I just feel, we have our big event coming up. We have another event coming up on December 16th called Queermas, where again, it's another huge community event where it was at the Carbondale Civic Center, December 16th. And, again, it's just all about community and people feeling safe, people feeling, safe in their own skin, people feeling, togetherness. Like everybody wants to feel that. And then as far as donations, we've been working on getting our own building for quite some time. I think we're getting super close, and that's going to make a big difference for us as an organization because we'll have a lot more resources as far as outreach for our youth, outreach for our adults. We've even moved into, a lot more of like health community work. And I think that's going to give us just one more jump ahead if we have our own building. So the building that we're looking at, of course, needs a kitchen, it needs bathroom renovations and things like that. So, these kinds of funds, they're not grant related. So like we can do whatever we need to with them, which is phenomenal. So that's just something that we can definitely do.
That's
So
amazing. And thank you for your time. I wish you the best of luck. Keep spreading some hope and some love out there. And I hope you continue to make the world a better place.
thank you so much.
Have a great day. Good luck. Raise lots of
All
money.
right. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.